All right, this is lesson 2 in how to solo using different modes. We're going to talk about the Aeolian mode today. So the Aeolian mode, we go back to our G major scales. So that's our 5 G major scales. If you need more time with that one, go back to the part 1 of this series, and that will give you a little bit more time in explaining all those 5 positions of G, plus the kind of exercises you can use to work out those more. So for right now, the 5th position of that, if we take that 5th position by itself, that is the Aeolian mode. So I'm going to move that back over to A where we did the other one in. So we're just going to be playing this position now in this area. Okay, so this now it's going to be A minor 7 to D minor 7. So this shows us really easily where that 6 is compared to, if you saw the last lesson, the D7 chord was the one that had a 7 in it and had a 4 in it over here. This one has this 6 in it. D minor 7 chord also has that 8 over here for the F. So our arpeggios for this one is going to be 5 8 7 5 7 5 5 8 5 8. Just like in the other lesson. And now this one is going to be 5 8 on the A string, then 7, then 5 7, then 6 5 8. Okay, so our progression is going to be A minor to D minor 7. So I'm going to get a little loop going here. And then, so if you wanted to connect some other positions to this before I get into that. So this is what we know as like our 5th position of the major scales. So you could come down here and do this 4th position, the one below this one we're going to be in, to get some lower notes. Okay, and then since this is the 5th position we know of, this is where it connects into 1st position. Remember how we had that extra note before the root note? So we would be in the key of C in this case. So here's our major scale. But in this case, that's just another note in this thing that you can play. Okay, so we have a couple of positions on either side of this main one. And then remember, if you wanted to jump up to your octave, you could come up here, get in your pentatonic. But you also see your full mode up there too. Okay, so I'm gonna get a little loop going here. See how good that 6 sounds when you're hitting that D minor 7. Now you could be like, getting your pentatonic thing. Here's a higher position of like minor pentatonic for A. F again. pentatonics are really good to help you get around. And then when you get into a position, you can start seeing where those special notes for the other chords are and stuff. Okay, let's have you guys jam over that. So I'm going to play that A minor 7 to D minor 7 progression, and you guys use some of those things you're thinking about. We got the flat 5th with the minor pentatonic. We have our mode, and this is the really special note of that second chord. Doesn't sound so great over the first chord because it's not in it, but when you get to this chord, that note sounds really good. And the arpeggio for that D minor 7 one more time is this. That would be two little riffs. I could use that one on this one. And for this one, stuff like that. Okay, you can also get into your higher positions and think about your minor pentatonic positions to get you up and around and into new spaces. And then when you get up in that new space, you can kind of see where that F is. F is the real important note for this mode. So here we go. 2, 3, and. Okay, so once again, that was the Aeolian Mode. And we put that in A for this one. So if we were in the key of G and using all of our regular G5 scales, then it would be way up here. It would be the E minor Aeolian to stay in that key of G. I just moved it over here so we could kind of see those chords easily and kind of in the same place where we looked at the Dorian one. So the third lesson in this series is going to be about the Mixolydian mode. So stay tuned for that one, and we'll see y'all soon. Thanks a lot. Please like and subscribe, and let me know if you have any requests for future tunes and lessons and stuff. All right, thanks a lot.